Hi guys, and welcome back to another Q&A video with me. Today I will be answering the question why I chose to draw pet portraits and wildlife over any other subject. And this is a really easy question for me to answer, and it's because I am passionate about animals. I've always loved animals from a very young age. We've always had animals as a family, and I've always appreciated them and just loved them and just got to give them a squish. I've always loved animals, and I wanted to be a vet when I was younger. But when it come to GCSEs and stuffs, I didn't really feel confident in my ability with the science, so then I sort of changed what I wanted to do. So having that love of animals at a young age encouraged me to want to become a vet or a veterinary nurse. That all changed. Then I discovered my real passion for art and drawing. I'd always drawn at a young age. I hadn't really discovered that I really liked art until it got to my GCSE choices for school, and I thought, I'll try art. I was loving art at secondary school, so I carried it on, and that's where I really found that I loved it. When it came to finishing school, I decided to start drawing things that I loved, and the things that I love most are animals and wildlife. So they're the things that I just started drawing. It just developed from there. I never really thought about drawing people's pets. I was always drawing just general wildlife, general drawing from photographs, not for selling purposes but just for personal development. When I got asked to do pet portrait for somebody, it just clicked and the light turned on, and I thought, yeah, this is what I really want to do. I had tried landscape drawing and landscapes didn't really connect with me. Drawing other people really wasn't for me. I didn't really find it interesting. The textures are pretty much the same on every single face. It didn't engage me. But when I was drawing animals, it was like I connected with them because I have such a fond love of those. Pets really was a no-brainer when I was asked to draw them, so I snapped that up and I found that I absolutely loved it. It was what I wanted to do. It's just stuck from there. It's developed from pets from the last couple of years, and recently I've been doing wildlife, and I found that I have a real love for drawing that wildlife as well as the pets. Why I'm choosing pets more over just general wildlife is because when I'm asked to do a pet portrait commission and people tell me about that pet, I feel a very strong emotional connection to that animal. I feel a very strong emotional connection, so I just need to draw it, and that's what really helps me with my work and my drawing, is having a connection to something like that. If someone was to commission me and just ask me to draw a random tree, I'd probably find it quite difficult because I don't know the tree. The tree, to me, I'm not as connected to it as I am somebody's dog. And I tend to enjoy drawing dogs more than I do any other animals because I suppose I've always grown up around them and they've always been around me. I've always loved them. Whenever I see a dog in the street, I'm like, oh, look at her schnauzer. It's just something that I've always been interested in. Dogs, anything to do with dogs, dog welfare, dog breeds. I go to crufts. I've always watched crufts. So taking that love and passion for that dog and animal and taking it into my drawing is just harmony for me. I'm really at peace when I'm just drawing away and colouring a really lovely dog, especially when I have a really strong emotional connection to, like I did when I drew Diggy last year, and this year when I have drawn Holly. I felt a strong emotional connection and bond with them, so the art that I was able to create, I think, has a much stronger appearance than something where I'm not as emotionally connected to it. That's really why I decided to draw animals. I've always loved them. I've always loved drawing. I have more of an emotional connection to them than anything else, so it's really just that simple. I love pets, I love animals, I'm going to draw them. That's all I have for you today, and I will see you next week in another Q&A video. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on all of my social media sites. I love to hear your feedback, and I love to gain new people from YouTube and vice versa. So I'll see you next week, guys. Have a great day. Bye.